Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, please Finding Device Afterbirth. Last run was fine. I'm not gonna attempt fate with a lost run yet. Every now and again. Bomber Boy again, the Lord and Savior. ENWT, E3FF, Book of Revelations, good HP. Bomber Boy, man, what's up with these, like, you know, key beggar, bum friend, like, slow your roll on the, like, completely worthless, starting items that, like, give us no benefit over the course of the entire run. Maybe you could take offense to that. I don't know. Key Beggar's just trying to do what's right for him and his family. Same with the regular bum friend here, but my god, what I wouldn't give for, like, a starting tiers upgrade instead. So, on this run, basically, we're pretty much set, to be honest with you. Which is not to say that we're destined to win. You know, even flower grown in perfect soil could still wilt under the pressure that the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth can put on you, depending on how the RNG goes. But for now, I'd say we're in a very good spot, especially if we get not that. So especially if we get 9 lives there. Instead, we got emergency contact, but it really only cost us a single bomb as well, so I'm not going to be too displeased, I suppose. This seems like a great situation in which to use the true power of Bomber Boy. Or we could just walk all the flies into the fires. That also seems appropriate, potentially. I've really come around to Bomber Boy as a starting item, or, you know, early item, after that Lost run. Like, it really, if not saved the day, at least made my life a whole hell of a lot easier. When it became obvious that, oh, for every single boss we encounter, we're just going to drop Bomber Boy, and one of those will take off, like, up to 50% of its HP, sometimes even more. Emergency contact, to be honest with you, I don't really like much. So, part of that is based in ignorance. I have no idea how to use it effectively. Turns out the real secret is learning how to dodge on occasion here. Not just standing there while enemies hit you. But I'm stoked to have an opportunity to get at least a level 3 Meat Boy, probably. Maybe level 4 if we get super lucky. I'm stoked to have a near infinite source of replenishable HP, especially if we can pick up some items that make it better. And honestly, our damage is not that bad. It's not great, but it has the potential to grow for sure. Ooh, this is good if we can get in there. But we'll start with that and the black card, and then an exit into our... Ooh, the room with soy milk. I took it because I had to take it quickly. If I didn't take it quickly, my brain was not going to let me go through with it. I regret nothing. Let's do this. Reroll an empty chest. Should do that more often. Alright, so how does this run look now? Substantially worse. You know what I was saying about the plant growing in perfect soil? Well, this is like, you know, somebody just came along and took a shit in our soil. And not a good shit, like, full of nitrates, but, like, it was all water, man. But not the kind of water that helps plants grow. It was Brondo. It was a Brondo shit. We're very, very lucky. Despite taking damage, we're very, very lucky to have Ball of Bandages. If we did not have Ball of Bandages, probably wouldn't be lost. Be a little bit more frustrating, though, for sure. So we're pretty much just going to use Ball of Bandages. Is there a Tinted Rock? There is. Drop a bomb. Take this penny over here, and then drop a bomb for me. Take this penny over here, drop a bomb for me. One of these days, that's going to work. We're not going to use soy milk very much, especially in the early game, just because the knockback is so annoying. If we can avoid having to deal with that knockback by picking up a tier effect that helps out, or, I don't know, Libra or something like that, then everything's hunky-dory. A damage upgrade is nice, at least. Another damage upgrade is good. I don't think my shadow is actually worth it here. We'll just head down to the next floor, I think, unless maybe one of these drops a bomb for us somehow. Oh, I should have let him take that. We're missing out on the Tinted Rock. Small Rock would be a nice pickup, but in the end, I think we're totally fine. HP is great, or at least pretty good for this stage of the game. And because we're early on here, I think we are low on consumables, and I would... Oh, that was so bad. I would desire having some more keys, bombs, and money to play with. That's my life story. Keys, bombs, and money. I was trying to... There's a joke in there somewhere. It's like sex, drugs, and rock and roll for Isaac players. Keys, bombs, and money. Yeah, that's when he got really into the bomb addiction. He was just clearing 3 rooms with the bombs on the cathedral, and that's when we knew, you know, he was damaging himself. He was gonna hurt himself one day. Even with Bomber Boy, it didn't matter, man. He couldn't get enough. How's our damage right now? Honestly, for Soy Milk, it's not that bad. It's not great, and I'm probably going to use Ball of Bandages as much as is conceivable to take out enemies that are not really, like, immediate threats if you get close to them, but I will admit, it's not horrible. It's not the kiss of death to have Soy Milk right now. Libra or no Libra. What would be really nice is if we just picked up Midas Touch. Then I could just run into enemies and get money for it. Although I guess we don't have any invincibility to make that work yet. Unicorn Stump would be better. That's probably what I meant. In my head, I was like, it's one of those items that synergizes with the other one. It's either Midas Touch or Unicorn Stump. Yeah, Unicorn Stump would actually make it so Soy Milk, the pressure is off, right? We can just incubate Soy Milk, using it only when strictly necessary until it actually becomes good enough to feel good about using. Which is not quite where we at so far. Could get there, though. Yeah, might as well take this. We're also on an XL floor, so assuming we can at least pick up some keys, we're not too far behind the curve for a boss rush purpose, although I really have no desire to go do boss rush in our current situation. We'll see how that changes. We know there can't be a secret room next to this one, so we'll just go in and Deadeye Soy Milk. I think that this could be, you know, the bare minimum level of acceptable that allows us to hit, like, a composite of damage, a damage profile that is at least half decent. Let's stop walking into enemies now, because we can probably justify using our tiers a little bit more regularly. Okay, that guy, you want to hit him like that, but this is not bad. In fact, this is very not bad. I wonder if this is going to just blow up the other one. Yep. So we would probably have benefited from trying to place that bomb in a better position, if it's even possible with Bomber Boy. But whatever, let's just bank on the idea that we're going to get the ability to fly from this anyway. So these enemies don't have a ton of HP, but what I really like about it is if we hit like 3 shots in a row, we get a really nice amount of tears that come out from Deadeye. Because I think it's based on, like, if a tear drops without hitting an enemy, then it resets Deadeye. So if we can just land like 4 in a row, that gives us a decent window to be able to put out like 8 or 9 more shots without missing out on anything. Another health up. Power Pill is okay for the future. 2 Pretty Flies. This is a really good second secret room. Pheromones or no pheromones. And even Lemon Party. If I'd saved that for the boss, we could have gotten at least a little bit of value out of that. Maybe even a free kill. But we're actually probably fighting Pestilence on at least one of those rooms, so don't get your hopes up, I suppose. Gotta be getting close here. Yeah, I'm starting to think Deadeye Soy Milk might enter into the kind of very narrow subset of items that make Soy Milk functional. We already had Libra, Death's Touch, Krampus's Head. I think Deadeye might be up there. Maybe I'm overthinking it right now, though. I don't know. I didn't know that apparently if you're afraid, you can just not have to go through your attack animation to do an attack. Not salty about it. I know it for the future, but all I'm saying is watch your back. Also, more importantly, dry your back. It's a cold world out there. I do wish I could get around this knockback. I guess the easiest way is just gonna be to get any form of piercing shot, which I would relish greatly right now. I would mustard it greatly as well. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. You could just shoot a bomb at this Tinted Rock. But I definitely do not mind using a bomb to destroy you. But I would need you to get close first. Okay, Small Rock. Another pretty good upgrade for us. Even if it's only a 0.1 damage upgrade because of the Soy Milk damage multiplier. And it's 0.1 times our rate of fire, which is pretty ridiculous. Bad hits so far, but a second level cube of meat is going to be kind of a static damage dealer that isn't tied or proportional to our own damage stat, which is pretty important. And also, you know, charm shots Might somewhat mitigate the knockback effect. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not really a testament to the quality of this run that we killed the Hollow quickly, but at least it means, you know, it's not horrible. So we have 2 keys. Could go to our shop. Item room is definitely a bigger priority right now, but, you know, if we get the cash, which is completely feasible, we should go to our shop. And I think we're starting to build, like, a pretty reputable soy milk run here. We've actually had more than our fair share of great soy milk runs, because I take soy milk when it shows up, which a lot of people don't. And for good reason. It's not always the, you know, the great item that I make it out to be. You know, not every time does it work out fantastically. Most of the time it does end up being a detriment. Oh, still a tiny one left up here. That being said, when it works, it's kind of beautiful. Well, if we don't get any more money or means to get more money, I am probably just going to bounce after we get this. Ooh. Yera rune. Very nice. Box of spiders. I accidentally hit Q on my keyboard. God damn it. Box of spiders. Let's ignore the fact that Yera rune existed. Shows up like once every 3 runs, but, you know, my bad. That was stupid. Box of spiders is okay, but with soy milk, I think it kind of sucks, and I'd really like to get a 3rd level cube of meat, so... like a 3rd level, I guess 3rd level, ball of bandages instead, since we're not rolling cube of meat here, but, I think that would really go a long way to cementing this run to victory, even if soy milk somehow completely ends up shitting the bed later, which is, I guess, feasible. We'll have a 3rd level bandage girl that can just do all our dirty work for us. Most of our dirty work for us. If we get to 4th level, even better, but that's a little bit more of a crapshoot. We've still only had the ball of bandages, or the bandage girl achievement like once or twice, I think. I'll take Gimpy, and I will take Brother Bobby. I think the value proposition sort of changes for these. Yeah, that might have been worth it. Yeah, let him pick up the rest. I think the value proposition sort of changes for familiars when you get to the point where it's like, oh my god, I spent the other key. Careless play. The value proposition changes for familiars when you have soy milk, because each tier from the non-soy milk enemy is going to do like 6 times your own damage. So that doesn't mean it's great, but it does kind of insulate you from the pressures of a dangerous run, which is definitely what we're existing with right now. Battery charge. Well worth it after this room. Okay. A little scary. We don't have a key, so we can't get in there. But normally, if you have a key, it's all value. So if we can just get a key drop for finishing this, that would be amazing. It's not done yet. Hitting the space bar will not provide you with any benefit. No key. Curse room, though. And at this point, we're just looking for syringes. I mean, Bob's Curse wouldn't be the end of the world either. That would be pretty solid. 2 cards could be good, too. Judgment. And the Magician. I think we'll try to play the Judgment, because if we don't have any keys, we're not going to be going to our shop unless we get 2 keys and a little bit more money. So we might as well try to get this guy to pay out, and he gave us an HP upgrade, which I think is well worth it. Another good pickup would actually be Bloody Lust. By virtue of using the Ball of Bandages to do way more damage than I probably should, we are going to, in all likelihood, get a lot of Bloody Lust plays there, which would be sweet, but, you know, I'm not going to spend a key for a key in this situation, because, not Ball of Bandages, the, Bum Friend already took the penny that was over there. Otherwise, it'd be a no-brainer. This one is like a slight brainer. And I'm not talking about a city in North Dakota. Brainerd? Is that in North Dakota? It might be. I think it's in North Dakota. It might be in Minnesota, but I'm pretty sure it's North Dakota. I don't know. One of those states. Ball of Bandages for level 3. And we've already been to our deal with the devil. But we do have to go to our item room. I mean, it's still going really well. I walked... Oh, I have the callus, right. For a second, I thought that I'd broken the game. Worth it, especially if we can actually get to the money. Oh my god, we tried to follow the money, and it failed us miserably. Still, we got something out of it. I forgot that with Callus, we could just walk over that and not have to worry about it. But 3rd level Bandage Girl is awesome. As for what else we've got going on here, I'm still not completely sold on it, but certainly not bad. I actually dislike not having my own orbital, but level 3 Bandage Girl is still going to be better than level 2 Bandage Girl for us, so I'm I'm not gonna complain. That was apparently the world's worst time to take Balls of Steel. Evil Eye. Evil Eye Soy Milk seems like another amazing synergy. Although the eye seems to disappear after shooting like 2 times. Okay, maybe it's horrible. I don't understand why, but apparently Evil Eye just does not play nice with Soy Milk. It's like the shots don't live long enough or something. Their range, I guess, is maybe much lower than the range on a normal tier, and then the Soy Milk shots are already lower range for some reason. I don't know. Maybe if we can up our range drastically, this might be something that actually works for us. But for now, disappointing. Bad trip. Honestly, I would rather have a bad trip pill than, you know, get Curse of the Lost or something like that at this point. Amnesia. Because the HP is pretty easily replenished at this point. Speaking of which, Kidney Stone seems awesome with Soy Milk, but Magic Mush seems even awesomer. Which is pretty amazing that we continue to just get awesome items here. I know I'm abusing the A word, but for real, it's kind of ridiculous how much we're steamrolling this with or without Soy Milk. And actually, it seems like our Evil Eye shots are kind of sticking around now, which is surprising to me. We're about to come to an important question. Do we want to do Boss Rush? I think as you might expect, the answer to that question is going to be no. I am going to come in here like as soon as I can. I really thought that we would get him with that. The reasoning for this is because I don't think there's anything left on this floor to benefit us. Short of an arcade, I guess, that maybe could give us IV Bag, which I don't really care about. Oh, dude, Unicorn Stump. Unicorn Stump, weirdly enough, I don't think is actually good for us anymore because I can't shoot. So it would just be using Unicorn Stump and waiting for Bandage Girl. So instead, I'm going to be the world's biggest idiot and take Tiny Planet, pop the Strength card, obviously, and just see what the hell we create here. And this is for all y'all who said, you know, Dre had fallen off. He's not zany anymore. How's this for zany? You son of a bitch. Willingly take Tiny Planet on Soy Milk, or end Soy Milk on the same run. What I will say is actually, Tiny Planet is a pretty good Soy Milk item. However, I think we were better off probably not having it, but the difference will come if we get, like, Death's Touch. Death's Touch combined with Soy Milk and Tiny Planet is amazing, especially if we can get, like, Lump of Coal. Every 3 waves here, we'll pick up a brand new Shiny Spirit Heart. I do wish that Sister Maggie would actually, like, aggro enemies. It's a little surprising to me how much she chooses to avoid that. Of course, I'm also interested in the idea of us potentially picking up a 4th level Bandage Girl. I'd say there's like a 1/3 chance of that happening. We've already fulfilled the earlier conditions, but we need to not get Mr. Fred, not get Double Trouble, and not get the White Pony on the first boss fight on the womb. So that's not always easy. And by easy, I mean, you know, we have no control over it whatsoever, basically, but as long as we use our Bandage Girl. I think I'm going to stick with the Callus, by the way. Like, it seems like an awesome trinket to take down until at least the Cathedral, where, like, these trap rooms start being a little less prevalent. Truth be told, this is actually, like, a pretty good boss room. Just didn't necessarily have anything that was a, you know, a fire sale type item. Why even use that there? But certainly avoids being bad as well. Thank you. Like, we didn't just pick up trash. We didn't get, like, a range upgrade or something that maybe only buffs Eagle Eye. I guess we did do this at risk of making ourselves a lot worse, though. Which is probably most of the time not something you want to do. But look at this. When we can actually get, like, a Deadeye shot lined up and just consistently hit an enemy, we can actually put that damage out pretty quickly. Dude, the relative lack of aggro from 3rd level Bandage Girl here is killing me. It can only get better. Hopefully. Tomo, you want to come in? Just out of range. There we go. Okay. Just try to get this unit to pop up. It's a lot faster when it's afraid, unfortunately. That's what we're looking for. That was a lot of damage, actually. And we finish it off. Take our Spirit Heart. Open the door so the cat can enter. Hello, Tomo. As you can see, as usual, there's nothing that would possibly interest the cat happening in here. But I understand, you know, it's your right to investigate and try to find out what kind of secret cat food shenanigans I'm getting into up here. And now it's gone. The cat has left. We gotta be getting semi-close to the end here, like at least beyond halfway. Kinda hate Fear Shot when dealing with enemies that can also burrow. But this tiny planet is gonna be awesome against enemies who have no choice but to stay still. Especially if Gimpy somehow pays out for us, whether we deserve it or not. British Bulldog's gonna win, whether he wants to or not. Stop running into enemies. We don't have a familiar anymore or an orbital anymore, so we're gaining no benefit from that. Just, you know, endless disaster. Duke of Flies, already dead. More like the Duke of Flies. More like the Duke of Dies is what I mean to say. There we go. I guess we can't be hit by the Pestilence Poison either. Great name for the Comanero's Bridge Collapse's first album. Pestilential Poison. I forgot the other one. Was it Pepperoni Pizzerito? The other band name? I can't recall. Friedrich Nietzsche's Mustache? That was it. And then followed by Friedrich Nietzsche's Muffstache. Yo, those evil eyes are going buck fucking wild. They have no range associated with them whatsoever, but that's never stopped them. I hope this is the last wave. Please. I beg you. Be consumed. Oh, it is. We got Little Chubby. That was like super not worth the cost of doing business. Down, pardon me, to the next floor. Utero 1. We have 0 bombs, which is actually a real bummer because Bomber Boy would save me a lot of heartache here. We're taking a long time to kill enemies. I do like that the knockback seems a lot less horrible with Tiny Planet than it did with just vanilla soy milk, but vanilla's the finest of the flavors is what I've heard. And then you see the show and then you know the verdict is gonna go because it's so dangerous you have to sign a waiver. Something like that. I can't help it if I think you're funny when you're mad. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. That's the part of 1 week that really outs Ed O'Neill of the Bare Naked Ladies. Ed Robertson, that's not Ed O'Neill is Ted Bundy. And also the father, the grandfather, I suppose, from Modern Family. What's his name? Claire, Phil, Jay. That's it, Jay Pritchett. It seems like a name that you could drop in like a nerdcore rap song. Like, girl, you got me going through the wickets like Jay Pritchett. That's a dank-ass reference to cricket. Something like that. That's just, I mean, off the top. There's more where that came from, hopefully. You never know when the well of inspiration is gonna go dry. That really outs Ed Robertson as kind of an asshole, though. Can't help it if I think you're funny when you're mad. Okay. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. That's a relatable feeling, I suppose. I can't think of any examples myself right now, but it seems like a human sensation. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well, you soon will. That sounds like you should not go to the funeral with this guy. He's gonna look damning. People are gonna blame you for his inappropriate actions. I think this song might be about a dude who's just kind of a dickhead. Speed up. This is actually really good. I guess we should still be firing behind us. Like, this is the classic Tiny Planet maneuver. You fire in the opposite direction of the enemy and get fairly close to them so they get hit on the first spin, but not as easy as you might think to do it in practice. Okay, throw down a Bomber Boy bomb here. And then get hit by it. You know, that's the cost of doing business. It's our boss fight. Probably not gonna do Hush on this one. We are going to get a 4th level Bandage Girl, though, which I'm pretty stoked for. Hopefully it does enough damage to make it feel worthwhile, because I did give up 4 boss items in order to get it, effectively. But we also got the Spirit Hearts out of it, so, you know, what do I know? Now, Lump of Coal actually turns this into an incredible run. And it actually did come true. That's pretty good. We're not quite in best soy milk run ever territory, but we're not too far away now, I think. Like, these shots are gonna get flippin' huge. They're actually looking like normal tiers now. Takes a lot to make that happen. Yeah, this could be okay. When all these shots, like, rain down on an enemy at the same time, the reckoning is coming for them. Bomb? Isaac's Fork? I mean, truth be told, we don't really need Callus anymore unless we're gonna go do stuff like this on the regular, but might as well. Probably not taking as much advantage of Callus as we should, but it has saved us a little bit. Not much, just a little. A little respect when you get Callus. When you get Callus. That's Aretha Franklin. Like, if I can't sing Eddie Vedder, I'm sure as hell not gonna be singing Aretha Franklin. Ooh, it's a Guppy item. At this point, maybe we take Guppy's head. And bear with me. I don't think the flies are gonna do a ton of damage, but I also don't really care about getting any more horseman fight, because we already have gotten 4th level Bandage Girl. So anything that gives us even a little bit more offense might be worth it, but I do rest assured I fully understand that 3 flies, considering we have soy milk, are probably not going to do that much damage. But if anything, you know, it's just time for a change, you know? It's like leaving your job at the world's biggest bank, Merriam-Webster, to take a job writing dictionaries or something like that. Pay might be shitty, but, you know, sometimes you just need a change of scenery. Scenery. A noun describing your mother's untamed bush and Friedrich Nietzsche's untamed mustache. One and the same most of the time. Fill your eyes with double vision, Fry Man. No one can defeat the power of the quad laser. This should not be a tough room. I was tempted to use a bomb, but we've only got 4. Save these for the cathedral when you end up fighting bullshit enemies like, you know, 8 envies at the same time. Might be worth opening, but I don't know. 11 keys? I feel comfortable knowing we have 11 keys right now. A rune. It's a Yera rune! We've been saved for our earlier indignity. I actually appreciate that a lot. So we'll definitely take that down to the chest. Oh, is it tinted rock as well? To what do I owe the pleasure? 2 bombs for a bomb. What a delightful bone mo. Double the consumables. Don't mind if I do. It's like Go-Gurt, but to stay. At this point, we're just filling the screen. I mean, I can still use Death's Touch, and it's fairly plausible that we could get it. Not the most likely outcome, but plausible. I'll admit, it's tempting to fight Hush on this one. We're gonna make it in time. We'll probably have close to full HP. We won't have a ton of damage, but we will have access to 2 more item rooms. And the item rooms will give us a choice, and we'll have access to an extra shop as well. But I just think it's too much of a liability on this one. Perthroat Blank Rune. That was like, Dagaz? Or Onsus? Burkano? Perthro, Algiz. That was another Algiz, unfortunately. Perthro, Burkano, Yera. So we're definitely going to use Burkano. We should take the Algiz rune into this boss fight, so that we don't get hit. And then use Perthro on a deal with the devil. Wait, do we even have the goat head? I don't think so. Well, we definitely want to leave with the Yera rune. So if we don't get to use Perthro, we don't get to use Perthro. But, like, Yera is not optional, in my opinion. It's heavily incentivized. No deal with the devil. I don't think we're going to fight Krampus. Or not Krampus, the Hush. I do it enough on dailies as is. Let's take it up here. It's always tempting to just be like, let's put the cherry on top of this run. And then, like, 18 minutes into the Krampus fight, or again, the Hush fight, I'm like, oh, fuck. Never again. Never again. And then the next run, I'm like, maybe, I think we might have the damage necessary to make for a fun Hush. No, no, you don't. That's your confidence coming to get you again. Foxy later. Coming to get you. I guess we should check this. Ooh, we could also escape. What do you think about the use of our worm here? We don't need Callus anymore, probably. This is going to make our tears ridiculous. Yeah, this is making my brain feel weird. Time for the requisite, if you are photosensitive in any way, especially with respect to epileptic seizures, I would advise you look away. Come back for the next run. There's always another run. It's not worth risking your mental health for this. Or your physical health, for that matter. Not that one is necessarily more important than the other. You get the idea, though. There's going to be a lot of flashing lights on the screen. Please take care of yourself. And they're quite erratic as well. Could get 2 guppy items here, which would be pretty sweet. I don't think we're going to get 2 guppy items. 3... What? We got 8 spirit hearts? I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, I don't know. These cats are crazy lately. They're running, zipping all around as if it's a freaking zippity-doo-dah party time. All the time.
For Tomo it is.
Tomo's life is now one big party.
Tomo is the wild rider.
He is the wild rider. You can tell just by looking at him that he doesn't take no for an answer. How do you like this run, Kate?
How do you like it now?
Seems pretty good to me. We're shooting out like bloody snakes. It makes kind of a neat pattern when they hit, and then the other ones turn red.
Do you want to dodge roll when you see the bullet come?
Sometimes, yeah. I actually find that if I play Isaac and Gungeon in the same day, it doesn't work out very well for me. Oh, this is like disgusting. You should stick around for the 10 seconds it'll take to finish this run. Strange Attractor, Proptosis, Cricket's Head. Those are the automatics. And Sticky Bombs, I guess. Mom's Knife I don't think makes sense. I think I may take Ipecac, though.
That's crazy, don't do it.
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
You're so screwed.
You think I screwed myself?
Yes.
Nah, you know why? Mom's Knife's still out there. This is pretty bad, though. I didn't see this coming. Oh, fuck. No, that's not so bad. Okay, take Mom's Knife. Oh, God, it's Mom's Knife Tiny Planet.
Oh my god, you soiled it.
I didn't soil it, Kate. It soiled itself. It soiled itself. That's alright. We got 4th level Bandage Girl. This actually shouldn't be that bad. I can't... This is one of the only Mom's Knife runs I've ever had where I can't fucking turn around. I can't turn around, because if I turn around, it just thinks I'm trying to shoot in the other direction, because our rate of fire is so fast, thanks to soy milk. Whatever direction I'm looking when I come into the room, that's the direction we're staying in. We may have soiled it. No brimstone. We did not soil it, Kate. You're not supposed to hear this until it goes up on YouTube. She's laughing in the other room. We'll show her. We'll show her. Ipecac Mom's Knife, Soy Milk Tiny Planet. What could go wrong? Look at that shit right there. That's some good shit right there. Right there. That's some good shit. Okay, 4th level Bandage Girl. I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but pretty much all my hopes and dreams hinge on you not being bad. Hey, more keys. Fantastic. Actually, as much as I love milking the drama here, we are totally going to win. And it's not even going to be that close, I think. But it is going to be closer than I would have liked. I will admit that very readily. Just goes to show you, even a complete disaster can't ruin this one. What the hell happened with that bomb? Oh, there's like strange attractor bombs that are sucking Blue Baby in. Okay, that run was scary. We made it, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.